All right, DDP folks, this is second video in a single day for me, so I'm doing pretty good as far as that goes. Saw that Pat posted another challenge to do video talking about what happens when you hit your goals, what goals you have long term. Now, right now, I'm on week 10 of this journey, so all of my goals at this point are long term. You know, I have about 225 pounds to lose. It took a long time to get fat. It's probably going to take a long time not to get fat. I'm expecting this to take about 2 years. Those 2 years are going to pass regardless of what I do, so I might as well do this, right? A long-term goal is to figure out how, in a world where I can't, I work 2 jobs and can't really afford health insurance, and most health insurance don't really cover skin removal surgery very well. When I lose this weight, it's very, very likely that I'm going to have a lot of loose skin, and I don't know how I'm going to handle that. So I'm going to have to make a plan and figure out some way, somehow, to get that taken care of when it does happen. And that's, it's a long-term goal for when I'm there, because I'm going to be there. I'm never going to stop this. This is, my end game is ddpy. This is where we are. I've changed a lot about my eating habits. As far as, goals other than that, there's, I'm over 50 days in a row. I'm going to get 100. I'm going to get 200. Those, I guess, are my shorter term goals. But once I hit those long-term goals, when I hit 220 some pounds lost, when I find some way to figure out this again thing, where am I going to go from there? How am I going to reset different goals? I hope at that point I'll be in good enough position, good enough shape where I'll be considering some sort of certification. That's how much I like this already, even though I'm already in this, or only in this early stages, and only doing the chair and the standing stuff, and I'm very early in my process to get where I'm going to be on this. I do have an eye towards that, to shift that to be my goal when I am done with this main beginning thing of just getting to the point where I don't look like I'm going to die all the time. Just a couple months in, I already feel like I'm not going to die all the time, and that is such a massive change in my life. I can walk 3 or 4 miles at 440 some pounds, and it doesn't hurt me. And before ddpy, it was a quarter of a mile at best. Those are massive changes. I've had a couple of 8-mile days in the last month. I could not have done that a couple months ago. So I guess those are smaller goals I didn't realize I had. But when those larger ones come, I'm gonna have to find some way to pivot. It's a good. I'm glad that Pat asked these questions. It gets us thinking about these things in ways that are more healthy. I think being able to talk this stuff out. And hopefully somebody will watch this and it'll give them some direction to think about with their own stuff that they hadn't thought about before, or they'll know that someone else is having the same struggle they're having with not knowing how to deal with the potential later on down the road of having to do the skin removal thing. Like not everyone's gonna have that problem, but there are gonna be a few, and everybody needs to know they're not alone. So there's that at least. I hope this is what you're looking for, Pat. I appreciate everything you do in the group. All you guys. This group is the best group in Facebook for sure. Both ddpy groups are just freaking amazing. I'm gonna get off here now. If you haven't figured out by these videos, I love to hear myself talk. So I'll catch you guys later.